Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Omnifactory. Okay, so here we are today in episode 75. Last episode, I believe we were working on a few things, namely vanadium, gallium, because we were wanting to get into LUV. On top of that, we were working on the indium production, and I'll get to that in a second. So off camera, I completed some setup for the four metals here in our HSSG blast furnaces. So we got vanadium, gallium, niobium, and neotitanium, which is niobium and titanium. These are all paused as we have the ingots in our system that we want. So if I do vanadium, you'll see that we have 512, we have 572 of vanadium gallium, but the number that I put in the filter was 512. And then gallium. Oh, wait. Vanadium, gallium. Niobium was the other one. Niobium. So you also see that we have 512 at least of neotitanium and niobium itself. So that is going to make LUV easier for us. Now, as far as the room over here, everything is set up as far as the 5 machines here. But then I also went ahead and I made the 6th machine, which is going to have the aluminium, which is going to be used to make the indium here. Now, we still need to pipe in the indium concentrate, and then we're also going to need to pipe out this, which will get broken down into lead, silver, zinc, and sulfur. Okay, so to kind of run you through these machines, we have the sulfuric acid in here. We have the purified galena and sphalerite being piped into here. And beyond that, these are just a washer and the macerator, respectively, for sphalerite and galena. Now, what else did I do off camera? Did I, Oh, yeah, here we go. So I made another room here, and that's just some garbage blocks. I made this room here because this is going to be our assembly line room, and I kind of mapped it out with cobble here. Thankfully, I also was able to do this in a few clicks thanks to the effortless building mode. I made one row and then had it repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks over, and did that for each additional row here. And what I'll probably end up doing is expanding this room long ways instead of that way when we need more, because we are going to need more assembly lines, believe it or not. Now, this wall over here, obviously, I can't use because that's where the big boy reactor is. And, yeah, so another thing that I was thinking about, I am going to need more room for the draconic infusion injection setup and the GregTech fusion reactor ring. So I'm probably going to end up expanding long ways on this lower floor. I was thinking about making a sub basement or a basement 2, but I'm trying to stick to 2 levels here. And nothing new, I think, about this section of our power system. It doesn't seem to be taking in any energy right now, so I think we're at a even point. But we do have, one second, we do have diamonds again. Although for how long? No idea. We have polymer, so we're fine for the time being. But I do want to get away from diamond power. I am going to end up making Enderium conduits. They are going to pull 2 million RF per tick, and that will be just enough, honestly, to handle the nuclear reactor power transfer. But in order to get Enderium, we're going to need blue steel, okay? And blue steel is steel, black steel, brass, and rose gold. I believe we covered this in an earlier episode. So I'm just going to start making these patterns here. Now, one of these items here, rose gold, that's just going to be a mixture of gold and copper. Nothing too complicated. Okay, so let's get a stack of blue steel. Blue steel. It reminds me of Zoolander. Oh, pardon me. I just want to get a sip of Red Bull. Woo. Some good stuff there. Oh, the red coal. We are going to want to have to upgrade the Resonator because this is going to take a long time otherwise. So that might be something we look into very soon. Speed upgrade. So the speed upgrade that we're going to want is this boy right here. This is going to be the initial upgrade. So this is composed of an energetic alloy and an upgrade base, and that itself is made with a weighted pressure plate of gold, and that is made with an assembler with some gold plates. Nothing too crazy. Now, beyond that, we can get better upgrades, which honestly, it just means that we can stack more upgrades. If you look at the first upgrade speed, you can only put in 4. If you look at the magical one, you can put in 16. If you look at the ultimate, that's 64. So the upgrade speed magical is composed of magical apples, enchanted ingots, and the base upgrade speed. That's going to be made with an enchanter from extra utilities. Nothing too crazy here. And then the magical apple, same concept, lapis and apple. Now the ultimate upgrade here is Drop of Evil, which we should be getting these from our DML. And the evil infused iron ingot, which again, enchanter, but this time we need nether stars. So still not a big deal. Oh wow, that is taking forever, isn't it? Where is our resonator? I want to make sure that's not jammed. Oh, okay, it just finished. Okay, so there is our blue steel. We're going to want to get that put into our auto stock, because I believe we're going to need the blue steel ingot. We're going to need the blue steel ingot in the end anyway, but we also need blue steel dust for the Enderium. Okay, so Enderium blend. That should be craftable, I think. Oh yeah, okay, so that's craftable. But before we do that, let's upgrade the Resonator just a bit. Okay, so we need to get the pattern or the processing recipe here. Okay, so weighted pressure plate into upgrade base. And that's going to be in the Resonator. I might end up making a second one. Yeah, you know what? Let's make a second one. That way we're not... what's the right word I'm looking for? Gimping ourselves. Oh, I was holding the Resonator, so I got confused there for a moment. Alright, so Resonator. We're going to need some conduit. And I think that's all. Right? Yeah, so that should be fine. And we'll go ahead and put this right here. Why not? So just like before, we need to wrench this so it faces down. Oh, okay. Now because AE is connected inventory, we don't need to worry about the ME cable connected to this face right here. I'm going to go ahead and put this boy right there. Okay. And I might end up making more resonators later for each individual block here. Now, with that being said, we need to get an assembler for the weighted part, and thankfully we have that already made up. So, what am I calling the interface again? I need to make sure. Okay, weighted pressure plate. Okay. Oh, what was the circuit? Okay, 2. Easy. So, oh, not that. IV assembler 2. Oh, and this is fancy timing. I ended up getting rid of our biomass tower here and replaced it with IV. And now we have the vibrant crystal and the pulsating crystal autoclaves. So that is convenient. Okay, so let's get this set up here. Bada boom. Get that circuit. What? Where'd it go? Oh, I dropped it. Weird. Okay, so put that in there. And I guess blocky mode. I don't think it matters too much, but hey, can never be too careful, I guess. Okay, get rid of that. And bada boom. Okay, now I think we can make the upgrade base. Oh, we need to make the actual item. So that is going to be in a alloy smelter. And we'll put this here. So that's going to take some time because of the resonator is not upgraded right now. Oh, and I also forgot to put auto eject. There we go. Okay, so now that's resonating. And when that finishes up, we will... Oh boy, that's going to take some time. Okay, so let me just move past that for now. Now, I'm going to go down here to our conduit system, and I need to verify something. So you can see here we have 112 million RF storage possibility. If we go ahead and do some math here, 112,852,992 divided by lumium and divided by 131072. That's going to be 861 conduits that we're going to need to make via Enderium. Okay, so Enderium... To make the Enderium ingot itself, we're going to need another primal mana EBF. And that's needing 6400K. Oh, wait a minute. Are we screwed on that right now? Oh, boy. Okay, so what do we need? We need Naquadah. Okay. So we need to work on some quests here before we can get into that late game. Naquadah coil. Of course, Naquadah ingots, Naquadah dust. Naquadah dust. Tier 5 miner. Plating. Okay, so we need to get into the assembly line, but we need to get into the quantums first. Okay, so we need to do some questing before we can even think about the Enderium conduits. So let's get back into the Indium then. So we're going to need 2 of these cells. Okay. And we're going to get some buckets. How is the upgrade coming along? Okay, so those are made. Let's go ahead and get the speed upgrades made while we wait for the 4Ks, no, the 16Ks. Is our growth chamber, is that upgradable? It's not down here, is it? It's over in the lower level. Oh, there it is. Acceleration. Does this work in the growth? It does. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and get some acceleration cards. I like that. We had 3 already ready to go. Damn, that was fast. Okay, 16K. And those are done. Hallelujah. Oh, I forgot to put an elevator in there. I don't... Oh, I know I didn't. Wait. Okay, here we are. So in the P array right here, we're going to grab the Indium Concentrate. Oh, it can't make partial amounts of indium. It makes a large amount. Okay, so Indium Concentrate. And then we come over to our workbench, and that's good to go. Come over here to our AE2. I need to fix that hole. AE2 room, bada boom. I wish there was a way to change the way the elevators interacted with you, because that can be annoying sometimes. Okay, so we're going to need an interface here. Interface. Okay, so... Oh, now it's outputting. Weird. Okay, so we're still fine on tick. I don't know why. Sometimes it looks like it's lagging. Regardless, now that we have the indium concentrate stored, let's go ahead and get another interface here. And just to make sure... Okay. So where was the fluid hatch here? Oh, here it is. Input hatch. So I need to get below. Like that. And then we're going to have an output fluid. But I need to get the cell set up for that. Okay. So that... Oh, that worked quickly, actually. It must have output the indium into our system already. And look at that. The tiny dust got turned into indium. So that is pretty sweet. All right, so the lead zinc solution, we're going to be reprocessing this, if only for the zinc output. So come over here. We need another cell. So lead zinc. Okay. So in here, lead zinc. Bada boom. And while I have the buckets of fluid, why don't we go ahead and put them into our what's a good word for it? Our ejection system for fluids that we have too much of and can't go anywhere. Okay, so that is voiding, and we have some indium now being produced. It's about an indium every second, give or take. Maybe a half second, or a second and a half. But that's pretty good. Galena, sphalerite. Wow, we have a shockingly low amount of sphalerite dust. Is this a sphalerite one? This is a sphalerite one. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop this sphalerite into the ore processing center. If I'm not wrong, sphalerite is the one ore that we need to buy a lot of in order for that system to keep up. Okay, so where is the fluid ejection system? That should only void when we can't put the other fluids anywhere else. This is a weird phenomenon. I always seem to miss out on one stack of ore whenever I put ore into our ore processing center. But, oh well. So, indium. For the quest, we need... Okay, a tiny pile. It's no problem. Let's go ahead and take... There we go. Okay. Indium. Sweet. Complete. Okay, so we're going to need qubits now. And to make qubits, qubit wafers, This is interesting. So we can either take a nano CPU wafer, the quantum ice. The simpler recipe uses quantum ice and 2 ingots worth of molten gallium arsenide to enhance a nano wafer. This recipe is slow and requires substantially more radon. The other route instead uses indium gallium phosphide and a tiny amount of radon. This skips the slow crafting quantum ice using for okay, so we're gonna go for the IGP. So IGP is indium gallium phosphide. This baby right here. And that is made with gallium dust, indium dust, and phosphorus. Oh dear. I need to find out where the phosphorus reactor is. And we need, or not reactor, but the electrolyzer. And I need to cancel that thing. Or make it so that it only works when we have a overabundance of phosphorus. So let me figure out where that is, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So I found out where the phosphorus was being eaten. Now this machine was stopped with the level emitter, but I want to get a item emitter. Okay. An item emitter. Can I get that? Okay. And we're going to say... we'll say 256. Emit when levels are above 256. Or below. Or above. Wait. Emit when levels are above 256. Actually, we're going to say 512 below. So this will burn... Wait. Emit when levels are below. Okay. So we have that much in our system. So now with the phosphorus here, we're going to be mixing it with indium, phosphorus, and we're going to be mixing these three together, and we're going to get the IGP. How is our gallium supply? Okay. Pretty plentiful. So let's go ahead now and we'll get a reactor. With this reactor, let's see, how much indium do we have right now? It's about 300. What's the, okay, so that could make a possibility of 900. How much are we going to be using indium gallium phosphide is the question. Probably quite a bit. Because we're going to need high power IC wafers, Qbit wafers. That is all used for quantums, yeah. So let me see that again. Mixer, IGP, reactor, Qbits. Okay, so we're just going to have to make sure that our phosphorus supply is refilled constantly. Or more or less. Phosphor is cheap, though. That being said. Now, with phosphor... Where's the ore? That gets broken down into 6 per. So that's quite a bit of gain. Okay, so the reactor's done. So we're gonna... Wait. Did I screw up on this? Ah, it's a mixer, not a reactor. But we are gonna need the reactor. So it was a good thing in the end. Okay, so we need that. We're gonna need a interface or 2. We're gonna want a machine controller. Don't know why I'm saying that. Emitter. One is enough for now. And I'm just waiting for a emitter. All right, so let's go down. Actually, we can put it right here. All right, let me do it again. So I'm going to rotate myself so the little light here is on that side. Put it on there. Rotate. There we go. So now this is the front with the light right there. Okay. So... I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna make it a on-demand craft just so we know if we are running low on any of the IGP materials later. Matter. Okay. IGP mixer. Something that I realized I should have done from the very beginning is I should have labeled all of the interfaces, whether they were holding a pattern or not, because that would have made things a lot easier in the end. I could have just easily now known where to go for an interface and dealt with it. Thanks to Prototype Trouser with the new Find ME interface feature. Okay, so I don't need blocking mode, so I'll leave it like that. If I remember, what I'll do is I'll off camera go and fix all the interfaces so that I don't have to worry about that in the future. Okay, so IGP, bada boom. And how many do we need? Oh, we don't need IGP dust, but we need the finished result here. So we are going to need a reactor and we're going to need radon. Okay, so radon. And a fluid interface. There we go. And we'll call this IV Qbit wafer. Gonna need a pump, of course. Don't need a mighty big pump. So we'll just go with the HV? Yeah, HV. Okay, so put that there. That goes there. Import. Base. Right on. I put away the cables, didn't I? Cable. Okay. In goes the radon. Nice. Okay, so that goes there, that goes there. Output. Oh, wait, I made that interface. I forgot. Okay. So now that done, Qbit wafer. So the IGP and the nano wafer. We should have the nano wafer. That was part of the nano circuits. Yeah. Okay, so damn it. Okay, so Qbit. We took out the normal CPU wafers, right? Yeah, so that's glowstone doped. Okay. So there's the nano wafer being crafted. Now the Qbit. No, wait. What? Pick the nano wafer. Wait, I didn't request it. There we go. Oh, I just noticed that we are at the end of the episode here, so I'm going to have to call it quits. Oh, there we go. Very soon. I want to get the quest done before we finish. Okay. Qbit, cutting saw. Bit. Wait, what's the quest? Okay, we need the actual cut item. Qbit CPU wafer, or Qbit CPU. Hell yeah. Okay, so next episode we're gonna get on the. Oh, we need to get that done. Oh wait, didn't I already make that a while ago? Yeah, okay. So I kind of made this off camera, I think, but that's all set up. So we'll get that taken care of in the next episode. But for now, this is Mako90 signing off. Ta-ta for now.